enjoy figuring out the big picture and how my decisions will impact the future. I don't think anybody enjoys that. Do you? Namaste, I'm Soumya Joshi and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be taking my MBTI test. I took this test around COVID and I remember my personality being INFP, which is introverted, intuitive, feeling and perceiving. And I'm just taking this test right now to see if it has changed. I will be linking this test down below in case you guys want to see what your personality is. Please ignore the mess that's behind. I stay in a PG. I'm sharing a room. So yes, it's always messy. I'm very sorry. Let's go. Okay. I don't even know where I should keep it. Should I keep it like this? Okay, I'll keep it. Let's get started. I find joy in achieving set goals through systematic planning. I think I'm gonna, there are like, if you can see, can you see? Yeah, this is how basically the test is. Like there's a scale between agree to disagree. I'm gonna mildly, no, I think I'm gonna agree. ये जो बीच में बड़ा सा green वाला है ना, I'm gonna do that. ठीक है? Okay. I find value in listening and validating the feelings of others. I do, so I'm gonna agree strongly with this one. Okay. I tend to stick to proven methods and reliable routines. Beach wala green, not too much, but okay. Okay. I appreciate an innovative project that fails over one that succeeds by sticking to tradition. Again, I think I mildly agree. I usually make plans days in advance. Yes, but I think the ones that you enjoy the most are the ones that are spontaneous. So I'm gonna go for mildly agree. I'm picking mildly agree for literally everything. Okay. I prefer a structured approach when learning something new, following a clear plan and guidelines. Mildly agree because sometimes I just don't like sticking to the clear plan. I tend to avoid arguing with others even when I have a different opinion. That's not true. I mean, I am gonna agree a bit, or should I keep it neutral? I don't avoid arguing, but yeah, sometimes I do because sometimes people just don't listen to you. So I'm gonna go for, yeah, I think I agree with this one. I tend to, yeah, I actually do avoid arguing too much. Yeah, okay. This is very confusing. Okay, I think unexpected changes make my days interesting. That is true. It's true. I'm gonna agree with that one. When working on a group project, I encourage setting clear roles and deadlines from the beginning. This is so true. I'm gonna agree like to the fullest because I cannot tell you how many times in college I have ended up doing the entire work. So yes, I enjoy finding. What? I excel in environments where I can work quietly and independently. I agree with this 100%. Sometimes I just need to be left alone in order to do things. I enjoy finding deeper meanings in the information I come across. Yes, I do. I feel invigorated when I can solve complex problems logically. Agree. I tend to express my emotions openly. Sometimes I do suppress them, but I mean, usually I think I have the kind of face that I cannot hold my emotions for a long time. So I'm gonna agree with this one. During meetings, I like to discuss issues openly and exchange ideas with others. Yeah, I think I agree, but the smaller one, not too much. I don't enjoy participating in creative expression like writing or making music. I don't know how to make music. I think that's something which is requires a higher level of skill set, and I don't really have that. Writing music would be really cool, and I always think that people who write their own music or anything in general are very creative, but I don't do any of that. So I'm gonna put it neutral because I haven't explored that yet. Let's say I empathize easily with others' emotions. I do. I am a very empathetic person. I like to listen rather than take the lead in group conversations. True to an extent, I would say neutral actually, because I do like to give my own input as well. That's what a team does, right? Okay. I value practicality over experimental ideas. Experimental ideas is good, so I'm gonna go with disagree on this. But this is the first time I've disagreed with something. Am I doing this right, or am I gonna get something completely different? Okay. I enjoy quick chats and frequent check-ins with colleagues throughout the workday. Yes, I do, because when you work in an office, that's how you pass time. When facing a challenge, my first step is to seek input and advice from others. Yeah, that is true. I prefer to stay in the background during social events. It depends on what the social event is. If it's something related to fashion and modeling, I'm going to be the first one. But I think I'm going to agree because this doesn't specify. I prefer exploring new possibilities and solutions without sticking to a strict plan. I agree, because the more spontaneous the plan, the better the fun. I often explain my ideas. No, I tend to act detached to avoid emotional distress. This is like a personal attack. I agree 100% with this thing. I often explain my ideas using metaphors or hypothetical scenarios. Agree. Agree to a level, not completely. I enjoy taking chances and exploring uncharted territories to discover new solutions. Yeah, agree to a certain degree. I find inspiration and creativity in open-ended approaches rather than a detailed plan. That is true. I think I'm going to get something completely different than INFP. I prefer social activities over individual ones. I disagree. A lot of times I like to be left alone in order to recharge, which is why I am going to disagree with this one. I think mistakes should have consequences. True, to a level, because sometimes you're just very immature, and I don't think necessarily every mistake has to have a consequence. For example, in a corporate world, people do make mistakes. You can't really hold it against them. I'm going to put this I think I disagree with this one. Sometimes people should just allowed to do whatever they want. I enjoy providing emotional support for my friends when they need it. I agree. I prefer being correct over being liked for what I say. I prefer being correct over being liked for what I say. I think this was earlier, when I was a teenager, or I think everybody can relate, we liked when people liked us. But I think now I like being correct. So I'm going to agree with this one. I usually complete tasks or projects well before deadlines. It depends. Okay, so I'm going to put it... No, I'm going to disagree with this one actually. Sometimes I like to do things at the last. I procrastinate a lot. I enjoy the adrenaline and focus that comes when working under pressure. This is true. I feel like I work really well under pressure. Meeting new people often makes me feel anxious or stressed. That is very true. I'm gonna agree to the fullest. I think it takes me a lot of time to open up to people, and once I do, I'm a very crazy person. But yes, it does take me some time to get out of my shell. I often think about new ideas and future projects even when currently working on something. That is true. I agree with this one. Sorry for the background noise, I don't have a mic yet, but I'm gonna buy one. I enjoy engaging with new people frequently. Like I said, I like being in my shell sometimes. I prefer working in a creative environment over one with clear guidelines and responsibilities. I think this is neutral, because I do like an environment where there is discipline, but at the same time there should be space for being your own self and creating. So I think I'm gonna put it neutral, because both ways. I like to keep my work and personal life separate. Yes, that is true. So I'm gonna agree. I find that too much planning takes the fun out of life. This is not true to an extent, because there are some phases in your life where you just have to plan. I am a planner on certain kind of things, and on certain things I just like to improvise and be instantaneous. So I think I don't agree with this thing, so I'm going to disagree. I like starting projects and seeing where my creativity leads over planning everything out first. Huh? I like starting projects and seeing where my creativity leads over planning everything out first. Yeah, I think this is true. Sometimes I just put my head first, and there's a saying, right? I don't know. I enjoy sharing my excitement and happiness with others. That is true. I am fascinated by complex, detailed, and innovative ideas. That is true. In conversations, I'm quick to respond and enjoy rapid exchanges. Hmm. True. I feel like I'm just saying true for most of the things. Okay, I prioritize the feeling of others when making decisions. True to an extent. Um, Sometimes you just have to keep yourself prioritized before others. So even though I do tend to prioritize others, I should be doing it the other way. So I'm gonna agree with this one. I feel comfortable and confident in social situations, even with people I don't know well. Like I said, I am an introvert. It does take me some time to talk to you and to have fun around you. I often make lists and schedules to organize my activities. Yes, that is true to an extent, not for everything. In team discussions, I focus on grounding our approach in what we know works. Yes, true. I find it challenging. My hand is paining. I find it challenging to remain detached when others are experiencing emotional distress. I think this is true. I do get affected a lot by others' energy around you. If somebody around you is not feeling well or is very negative, I do tend to feel the same way, so I'm gonna agree with this one. I enjoy I enjoy figuring out the big picture and how my decisions. I would put it at neutral. I don't enjoy that. I make decisions based on what makes sense rather than what feels right. No, I think I go for what feels right, which is why I got the I last time. Okay, I prefer ordering my favorite dishes rather than. This is so me. I prefer ordering my favorite dishes rather than trying the new ones. This is so me. I will go to the same restaurant and keep ordering the same dish because I like it so much. So, yes, I do agree with that. I usually wait for others to initiate conversations in social settings. It again depends. If I know that somebody out there is more shy than I am, I'm gonna initiate the conversation. But that doesn't happen very often, so I'm gonna go for the agree. This is very confusing. When learning something new, I like to start with the theory and general concepts. Yes, that is true. I always prefer reading theory before because it gives you a practical idea of what you're supposed to do. Agree. I appreciate movies with clear themes and messages rather than those open to interpretation. I mean, I don't agree with that, but I like knowing that this is the message and everybody agrees or everybody has a point of view on that. But there are certain movies like Tamasha or something which are interpreted very differently by different people. I would, this question is so confusing because I like doing both. Should I keep it at neutral? When solving problems, I start by considering the existing conditions and constraints. That is true. I'm gonna agree. I work best under pressure and often complete tasks and the last minute story of every procrastinator. Yes. I often feel drained after socializing and need time to recharge. This is so me. I have to be alone. I cannot hang out with people 2 days in a row. I just need to be alone, need time to recharge. I agree with this on a spiritual level. I feel calm when everything is scheduled and it's in place. Yes, that is true. I think I'm gonna get something very different from what I got last time. I favor effectiveness when making decisions, even if it hurts someone's feelings. I am not like that. I would like to be like that, but I am not like that, so I'm gonna disagree. I get anxious when I disagree with people. This is so true. If I say something to someone, I'm gonna keep thinking about it. God. I feel most relaxed when I can enjoy my own company. This is true. Agree, it was spiritual level. Okay, let's go. Are we ready for the results? What did I get this time? I got feeling, intuition, introverted, and judging rather than perceiving. So basically, I got I. Which one is this? They don't really tell you. Let me just. Oh god. So I am INTJ rather than INFP now. Why have I gone from perceiving to judging? Okay, I am not gonna make a payment to see what my personality traits are. INFP to INFJ, or is it INTJ? God, I am not gonna pay for the personality traits. Okay, so we're just gonna Google the personality traits of INFJ, and my PG Wi-Fi is not working. Okay, INFJ is a personality type: introverted, intuitive, feeling, judging. Yeah, this is exactly what I got. Introverted, intuition, feeling, judging. Yes, so I have gone from INFP to INFJ. Let's see. Compassionate, idealistic, creative, perfectionist, analytical. INFJ is one of the rarest personality types in the MBTI, making up only 1 to 3% of US population. Oh my god. Let's read the personalities of INFJ. They want to stand up and make a difference. For these compassionate personalities, where did you go? They want to stand up and make a difference. For these compassionate personalities, success doesn't come from money or status, but from seeking fulfillment, helping others, and being a force for good in the world. While they have lofty goals and ambitions, INFJs shouldn't be mistaken for idle dreamers. People with this personality type care about integrity, and they are rarely satisfied until they've done what they know to be right. Yes. So, thank you so much for joining me, and I'm gonna be posting a lot more content, a lot of more vlogs, insights into my pageant and modeling journey, how I stay in Bangalore, how I manage my corporate life along with my side hustle. And I'm very, very excited to be on this journey with you guys. So thank you so much for watching if you did, and I will see you next time. Bye.